The word get is a verb. The dictionary defines it as receiving or having possession, use, or enjoyment of, coming to a specified place, arriving, reaching, and lastly, to succeed, to become enabled, or to be permitted. So with all that said, did you get it? Good. Welcome to Get the Podcast.
You better get it while the getting's good. It won't be long until I'm gone in all likelihood. Misinformed is an excuse, be the engine that could. I know my roots, I know my rights, and still misunderstood. I'm getting to it.
Hey, what's up, people? It's your friendly neighborhood Negro, JC. And Get the Pod is a micro pod where I give my 2 cents, a couple quarters, and a few dollars on some hot button issues in not only the Black community, but the overall global community. All of the episodes will be under 20 minutes with the goal of, hopefully, getting you to the point of fruitful and meaningful conversations with those in your immediate friend groups and circles. So, you got it now?
Yep.
You get it yet?
Think so.
Good. Let's go. So this one, ladies and gentlemen, this one is going to be about an artist whose music, I mean, if I'm being real, I kind of like, but who as a person, I actually fucking love. And that's Lil Nas X. This nigga's legendary. So this little nigga is amazing. All right, so I mean, he lap danced on Satan. He's got shoes that have 666 on it and pentagrams. Listen, I am here for all of the Black gothical whimsy that this little boy, this young man is bringing to you motherfuckers. Like, Lil Nas X is so good at the internet. Like, he is a child of the internet, and it shows. Like, the things that he do is, I don't even, like, I couldn't fathom it because I'm a child of the internet, but I'm a child of the early internet. Let me take that back. He is a child of social media. He is a kid that grew up with this shit. And he was a fucking barb, dude. Like, he was a barb troll. He used to troll niggas for Nicki Minaj. Like, that's a special kind of skill and just time taking thing that, I mean, to be quite fucking honest with you, I would never have time for it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, as a child, as a Gen Zer, which is essentially what he is, like, I fucking love it. And the fact that he likes boys is even better because Black men need to see versions of themselves reflected in all aspects of life because we so often are like given a monofaceted or duofaceted kind of like idea of what a Black man can be. I've said this before. Like, when I was growing up, when I was, Lil Nas X's age or younger coming up, if you were to like say bleach your hair blonde, oh nigga, you gay. Unless, of course, you had dreads and it was the tips. But like, if you were to do that, it was looked upon as you're less than a man. And I never really understood these things. And I mean, to be quite frank, I never really gave a fuck either because my hair done been 4 different colors of ways from Sunday, and it'll probably be colored again. I'm also a man that likes men. So take this with a grain of salt. But like, for real though, like, I just think that I think it's wonderful what he's doing. Like, Frank Ocean started something that I don't even think Frank Ocean knew was going to happen. Like, Frank Ocean started a wave. Like, give it up to Frank, ladies and gentlemen. Even though he only dates white men, and that is a child, LA rent high. But listen, kudos to Frank for having the gall to be who he was and inspire, no doubt, Lil Nas X to be the human that he is today and to be the artist that he is today and to be just like a groundbreaking, to be so defiantly himself against all odds, against what other people say. Like, because as a black man, our community can be really, really harsh. It can be really, really closed-minded. It can be really, really secular. It can be all of the things that are not good. And, that is a topic of another conversation, because of linked fate, like minds, shared, eventualities, all of those things. But to see this young man do what he does so obstinately be himself in the face of you trash ass niggas that constantly want to talk about this man just living his life. I fucking love it. I stan. I bow before the X that is Nas. Like, I don't have anything else. If I cared to, I don't know, be extra frivolous and whimsical as he would, I would totally do it. But I mean, like, currently I have a series called Bonnet Basics where I wear a bonnet. But like, me and my friend were talking about this today. Like, he said he thought about it. He said, this is literally the only time that I've ever seen you outwardly play with your sexuality. And he was like, it's so you because you've done it in a way that is not only you, first of all, but you've done it in a way that's so subtle, it doesn't overtake what's happening, right? No one's going to watch these videos and question whether you're gay or straight. They're just going to watch the videos and be amazed at the bonnet changes and learn something at the same time, right? He said, what you've done is quite amazing. And he was like, because, we got on the topic of people, that female impersonate. And I'm like, when I did the bonnet thing, my characters, the way that I portray myself, I made sure that I'm not making fun of any one community, right? Because like, I really hate how men will impersonate women, especially black men impersonating black women in a way that's not us laughing with them, but us laughing at them, right? The ghetto black chick or the black scent or the rash. Like, it's tired. It's played. We've done this before, right? Because at the end of the day, you're making fun of a group of people who single fucking handedly move popular culture for the entire fucking world. Who move it forward, right? Right? The ghetto black ratchet chicks, all that shit is just creativity that has not been co-opted and proliferated by the white man, okay? Me using the bonnet as a facet of, I guess, entertainment is me also playing with a facet of myself that I am pretty private about. I'm not by any means in anybody's closet or ashamed or anything. Child, please. I don't think I've ever been in the closet. Nigga, I've been in these hallways. I've been on the street. Nigga, I've been out on this porch, front, back. And I'd be out the window. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm successful, I'm confident, and I can fight. Like, I don't give a fuck what the fuck you got to say to me, bitch. I beat your dog ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want that to overtake anything. It's a prop. It's a way to deliver a message. It's a way to coon in a way that, is not necessarily super coon, but like a little coon. Like, it's entertaining, but also informational. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be that guy that depends on a very small facet of himself to do this. Like, no, I am a complete and whole individual, and I will use my talents in a way that showcase everything that I have to offer. And shout out to Lil Nas X, because he recognizes that motherfuckers don't like the fact that he's gay. Motherfuckers don't like the fact that he's flamboyant. And motherfuckers don't like the fact that he don't give a fuck, right? And he's using this in a way that not only makes him money, but that he has fun. You can tell, like, this nigga has fun. Like, who the fuck wants to lap? I never would have thought of lap dancing on Satan. Like, that's cool. Like, I feel like if I was going to lap dance on any nigga, it would be Satan. He's cool. He's fun. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, seriously. So like I said, man, like, shout out to Lil Nas X. Lil bro, do your thing, man. Continue to be a light. I don't know if you ever gonna hear this, my nigga. We'll probably meet someday. I was going to make an inappropriate joke, but he's still technically a child. I'm not doing that. I'm like 12 years older than that nigga. But hey, neighbor. I'm cutting that part out. Y'all can't hear me talk about my neighbor. He fine though.
Really, nigga?
Totally cutting this out, not airing this at all. But yeah, just man, just continue to be a light to the world, bro. Like, that's amazing, man. Like, people need to see that. Like, even people that, even little black boys and grown black men that aren't gay need to see that it's okay to be themselves in whatever form that may be. Right. And if niggas ain't fucking with you for being you, well, fuck them. Find somebody that do fuck with you for being you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just really that simple. I have never based my existence off of the adoration and or praise of other individuals. And that's been to my detriment, and that's been most largely to my benefit. But at the end of the day, I am someone who is completely himself. And like I said, that's been to the envy of some, that's been to the ire of many. But like, well, I would say that's been to the ire of some, but it's been to the envy of many. I'd reverse that, because more people like me than they hate me. But I am definitely a polarizing individual. You either like me or you don't. Lil Nas X is a polarizing individual. You either like him or you don't. You do not have a ambivalent kind of sort of thing about Lil Nas X. You either fuck with the nigga or you don't. Facts. And I fuck with the nigga. Lots of other motherfuckers fuck with the nigga. And, you know, shout out to him. My favorite thing is when he was like, who was it? I can't even remember the nigga's name who said it because he's not that important. But he called him like a Bati boy and he spelled it wrong. And he was like, yo, niggas can't even be homophobic correct. Like, what are you doing, fam? Like, I was like, I bow. Cause like, was it? God, I don't want to say anybody's name. I forgot his name. Y'all can at me or whatever. But like, Lil Nas X is winning. And if I said it once, I say it again. Even if I was like a completely heterosexual man, I would rather have a child that's Lil Nas X than a child that's Lil Boosie. Let that sit. I'm out. Get the Podcast is a production from the OVT Network with original artwork by Kenzo Sturdivant and original music by Sincerely Blit. The podcast is hosted and edited by me, your friendly neighborhood Negro, JC. If you found value in anything I've said here today, please subscribe, like, share, and comment on YouTube or Instagram at the OVT Network. You can also connect with me, JC, on IG at JC from the OVT. Got to keep it simple, right? Don't forget to rate us 5 stars and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, or wherever your podcasts are casted. And lastly, did you know that if you share this podcast with just one person, we would double in size the community? So, with that being said, get to sharing, goddammit. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate you listening. Peace.